It all began when one Japanese immunologist who wanted to establish a non-profit Allergy and Immunology Institute with Dr. Kimishige Ishizaka visited Kirin Brewery to look for a sponsor.
And he had the concept of having a research institute that would be supported by a Japanese company. And it would provide the Japanese company with a window into the international research population that carries out science in the US. The idea was that it wouldn't be a contribution to isolated labs, it would be a contribution to an institute.
At that time, Kirin Brewery had already started a pharmaceutical business, but there were no product to sell, and the focus was on research and development. Kirin's top management decided to sponsor such a research institute as one of its philanthropic activities.
There's an extraordinary entrepreneurial spirit that isn't anywhere else, with pharma and the world's best basic and translational scientists married together in this long-term relationship.
Scientists drive projects, drive ideas, which is unique in pharma, I believe. So it's not that I wake up one morning, have a great idea, and everybody has to work on it, but actually the scientists driving the ideas. And that, I think, leads to innovation and high motivation of the team.
I was a tenured professor at UCLA, and I left that job to come here. And the dean of the medical school said to me, "Mitch, why are you going to work for a beer company?" And I said, Dr. Shine, very eminent physician scientist, I said, "It's not a beer company, it's a research institute."
The investment of Kirin and LJI is the reason LJI exists. That RFA, that discretionary funding, is the thing that has allowed LJI to build the most incredible intellectual richness. Because it was the extra funds that we needed to bring in the best minds, to keep them here, to give them that extra bit of funding they need that will either support their salaries so they have the freedom to turn on a dime and address an ask of Kirin, or that freedom to bring in a postdoc. That is exactly what has created the vibrancy and the vitality that is fueling the incredible innovation in this building. I'll give you a really clear example. That funding supports the salary of one of our faculty. It gave him the freedom to bring in a young researcher who built tools that can look at how the thousands of immune genes are modulated on and off like all the little switches in an equalizer of a sound system. And because he has that tool now, he can turn it in any direction. And so Kirin says, well, there's this kidney disease that, every Japanese school child is screened for, and nobody knows where it comes from, and nobody knows how to treat it. Can you help? And Vijay says, yes, I can. And he uses that tool that was built because of this environment that Kirin helped create in order to say, here are the differences, here are the targets, here you go. Here's what you need to look at.
We enrich each other through our different types of thinking. They enrich us through their focus on getting to the point of a drug, of something that can be given to patients.
LJI has the state-of-the-art equipment, technology, expertise to support innovative research, which include bioinformatics, cryo-EM, next-generation sequencing, and so on. Our collaboration is expanding not just drug discovery proposal, but also utilization of LJI's excellent core facilities.
We've come up with multiple targets for IgA nephropathy, and we've got projects in leukemia. So many different human diseases at every stage of the pipeline with growing richness all the way.
And actually we have several successful collaboration projects, including the OX40 antibody and LIGHT antibody, which are both in clinical trials now.
In addition to OX40 antibody, the partnership between LJI and Kyowa Kirin has yielded many results, including CD40 agonist antibody, light antibody, DR3, DCR3, and so on. So I'm very hopeful that some of those projects will result in clinical POC.
We have new directions and new tools that never existed for science before, but are all right here in this building, this house that we share together. We are now ready at this point to not just look backward, but launch each other forward in the discovery of so many new ways to create better patient health.
It's been a long, beautiful ride. We've always gotten along really well together, that we've discovered things that are actually helping human lives, saving human lives. It's been a wonderful 35 years, and I'm looking forward to another 35 right after this.
These are indelible experiences that we've had, and friendships and relationships.
It is my hope that this partnership will continue to be most valued in the future, a value that cannot be possessed for KKC by research conducted only in Japan.
Science doesn't rest, science progresses, relationships have to evolve. It's like a good marriage. And so I think the future is very bright for us, for both institutions or for both partners.
Today is a really exciting day. It's not just because we're celebrating the longest partnership in existence between a pharmaceutical company and an academic institute. It's not just that golden anniversary where we look back. This is a day where we can look forward, because now that we have built this beautiful partnership where both sides have evolved to perfectly fit and function together, this relationship that doesn't exist anywhere else, we are ready to now explode forward.